Welcome to Live at 5 on WBON at Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, a beloved Lake Cumberland goat is missing, and a Garrett County food bank is looking for a new home again. We've got all the details on these stories, plus lots more right here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV Channel 9 lead story of the day. In court this morning in Estill County, a Lexington police officer accused of abusing a child entered a not guilty plea. Ryan Raker, detective with the Lexington Police Department, filed that not guilty plea earlier this morning. Raker is charged with abusing a minor who is 12 or younger. The victim experienced severe physical harm. That's according to the indictment. The charges relate to an event that happened around December the 2nd, 2022. Raker is charged with second-degree criminal abuse, child 12 or under. He was also relieved of sworn duties and responsibilities and moved to an administrative duty while the LPD investigates this incident. Raker is slated to be back in court on April the 28th, and of course we'll have all the details on that court date as well right here live at 5. Well, a Lake Cumberland icon is missing and thousands of people are looking for answers. Billy the Goat was a must-stop attraction for boaters all over the lake. Boater Ed Kimball told our media partner WLAX 18, when people come down here, that's all they talk about. What happened to the goat? Where's Billy? Let's go find Billy. Billy is the Lake Cumberland mascot, and both regulars and visitors are familiar with him. Billy, according to Kimball, just showed up on the beach one day. Since then, he's posed for photos, begged boaters for grapes and potato chips, and even appeared on lake merchandise. It was just something to do for fun. He basically became the lake icon, Kimball said. He's a local celebrity. Recent rumors of Billy Goat's death have been difficult to swallow for the 5,000 plus people who follow a Facebook page dedicated just to Billy. Some members of the community believe Billy was discovered with gunshot wounds on the lake shore. Lake Cumberland is managed by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. The agency says it has received calls from the community and is investigating the incident, but cannot confirm that Billy was shot. They're also unable to confirm Billy's death at all. That's why we're out here today, said Kimball. We are cruising up and down Lake Cumberland. We're going to run up the hill and see if we can find him and hope that this is all just a hoax. But with any good legend, Billy the Goat's legacy will live on. Well, a Garrett County Food Bank must find a new location following an announcement by the owner that they will be selling the property. It's the most recent challenge for the nonprofit since the first location was destroyed by fire in November 2021. According to authorities, the building is crucial to the county. 1 million pounds of food were delivered to the facility last year via God's Pantry Food Bank. According to representatives from the food bank, a new structure will cost between $250,000 and $300,000. Well, earlier this week, the Kentucky legislation passed a bill that would ban the popular social media app TikTok on all state-issued devices. According to our media partner, LAX 18, the Kentucky Senate and House both passed House Bill 20, banning the Chinese-owned app and all government devices. This decision comes amid lawmakers' growing concerns for potential cybersecurity risks that come with allowing the app on government devices. This bill now heads to the desk of Governor Andy Beshear for approval. Governor Beshear has, in the past, used executive action to prohibit the use of TikTok on state-issued devices, which could bode well for the bill being fully passed into law. If the bill does pass into state law, it would be prohibited to use the app in the context of Kentucky's public universities and colleges. Well, the Laurel County Sheriff's Department is asking for the public's help. They've got a serial theft suspect. You're asked to help identify the lady that you see right here in this picture. She was allegedly shoplifting items from several area stores. If anyone knows her whereabouts, they are asked to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600, or you can personal message the Laurel County Sheriff's Office Facebook or cell phone using the Sheriff's app and send a message or email to GACCIRDO@laurelcountysheriff.com. Information will be strictly confidential. The Laurel County Sheriff's Detective Taylor McDaniel is investigating. Take a good look at that picture there and see if you can help out the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Well, a grand jury will hear the case against a woman who was detained and charged with murder in 2022. Jennifer Kashuba, 35, is being held in connection with a killing that occurred on Cambridge Drive in February 2022. Kashuba was taken into custody on February the 27th of 23 and charged with murder, mistreatment of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. The case against Kashuba was forwarded to a grand jury after a judge determined there was probable cause for it to proceed. Lexington Police and the LFD were called to the 2000 block of Cambridge Drive on the evening of February the 17th, 2022, after receiving reports of a dead body found near a dumpster. Jimmy Lawrence Medlock, age 40, was identified as the deceased by the Fayette County coroner. Medlock was stabbed in the chest and lung, and also a stab wound pierced his heart, according to detectives' testimony. Public assistance housing records were used to connect Kashuba to Medlock. Well, the Jellicoe Mountain Logging Task Force, a group of Whitley and McCreary County citizens, are working together to fight plans by the U.S. Forest Service to clear cut approximately 5,000 acres of forest and log a total of 10,000 acres over the next 40 years. The group says clear cutting the steep slopes of the mountain would lead to flooding, landslides, pollution, and more. Unemployment rates fell in 79 counties between January 22nd and January 23rd. They rose in 28 and stayed the same in 13 counties, according to the Kentucky Center for Statistics, an agency of the Kentucky Education and Labor Cabinet. Woodford County recorded the lowest jobless rate in the Commonwealth with just 2.9%. It was followed by Fayette, Scott, Anderson, Carroll, Oldham counties, each with 3.2, Bourbon and Jessamine counties 3.3, and Henry and Marion 3.4. Magoffin County recorded the state's highest unemployment rate at 11.6. It was followed by Elliott, Lewis, Carter, Greenup, Wolfe, and Morgan counties. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's a beautiful day out there in the bluegrass, and we've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Now is the perfect time to apply for seasonal positions with Richmond Parks and Rec. Positions include Adventure Falls manager and workers, Paradise Cove managers and workers for the front desk and concessions, summer camp director and workers, umpires and scorekeepers for the adult softball season, and seasonal maintenance. Positions are also available for lifeguarding. To apply for those positions, email hiring@bluegrasspools.com. For our other positions, visit richmond.ky.us or find Parks and Rec on social media at Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. That's a pretty good day. We got out there in the Bluegrass, some sunny skies and some warmer temperatures. We've got Todd Nelson. He's in the Weather Center. He's going to let us know if it's going to stick around.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Well, we had some mild and breezy conditions out there today. Can see the clouds thickening up. Precipitation back to the west, eventually moving in overnight tonight and into our Friday. Friday morning will be a bit of a soggy start, and then we're going to have some pretty chilly conditions into this upcoming weekend. But again, hopefully enjoy that milder day today. Again, a little bit breezy. Winds will continue to remain breezy and actually pick up overnight tonight through tomorrow. Looking at those clouds to continue to thicken up as well, and pretty mild, especially in the morning, as temperatures will be in that low to mid 50 mark and then falling throughout the day tomorrow. But again, after midnight tonight, winds will be increasing to around 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour. So definitely a little bit breezy and gusty tonight. Some soggier weather tomorrow, and then trending sunny and cooler into this upcoming weekend. So again, the heaviest rain will be overnight through early Friday. 41 degrees on Saturday and 37 degrees on Sunday. Thankfully, the winds will be a little bit lighter later into the weekend, but the showers arrive after midnight tonight. A little bit soggy in the morning, likely to see some puddles. I think the showers will eventually end into the afternoon on Friday with some lingering clouds and eventually some brighter skies into this weekend. So rainfall amounts, again, on the order of maybe a quarter to a half an inch. A few puddles early in the morning tomorrow. We will start off mild around 50 degrees, but again, then falling through the day. Late into the afternoon, it'll feel, again, more like the 30s as temperatures kind of hover there into the low and mid 40s. But breezy winds, especially early on, again, upwards of near 40 miles per hour, tapering a little bit later. Saturday morning, dropping down into the 20s. But Saturday night, early Sunday morning, we could be down to 19, near record cold overnight lows, Gwendolyn, both Sunday morning and Monday morning.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, some exciting news came to Richmond regarding the Kentucky Derby Museum, according to WBON TV news writer David Shue. Patrick Armstrong, the president and CEO of the Kentucky Derby Museum in Louisville, was a guest speaker at this Richmond's Rotary Club's weekly meeting on Wednesday, March 15th. Patrick is a graduate of Eastern Kentucky University with a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree in Marketing and Management. Armstrong stated the museum has an annual budget of $7 million, and the Derby gift shop does approximately $4 million in sales per year with 100 full-time employees and several volunteers. More than 240,000 guests visit the Kentucky Derby Museum each year, and the museum was rented out 340 times in 2022. Armstrong explained that the next 3 years should keep the Derby Museum employees quite busy. The museum is opening a Secretariat American Horse exhibit in April with a dinner and bourbon tasting. Armstrong stated that Secretariat is still the most popular racehorse of all time. The museum will host the Kentucky Derby Ball on April the 28th, 2023, which is the museum's largest fundraiser. 2 new exhibits recently opened at the museum. One, the Bill Shoemaker exhibit, who was the 4-time winner of the Kentucky Derby, and the D. Wayne Lucas exhibit, who donated donated over 1,100 items and trophies to the museum. Armstrong invited the members of the Richmond Rotary Club to stop by the museum and enjoy the Greatest Race 18-minute video in the round and reminded the members that the video is updated each year. Armstrong closed with 2025 will be the 40th anniversary of the Kentucky Derby Museum, and plans are underway for some other exciting events. Well, hazing could lead to prison time in Kentucky. The General Assembly has given the final approval to a bill that makes hazing a felony if it results in the death or serious injury of a student. It would be punishable by 5 years in prison. Well, at the General Assembly in Frankfort, the Senate has given the nod to make in Kentucky Second Amendment sanctuary state. It stems from the passage of House Bill 153, sponsored by Representative Josh Bray of Mount Vernon. The measure would prohibit Kentucky from enforcing any federal firearms bans. Put another way, it prohibits the use of state resources, meaning state tax dollars and personnel, to enforce federal laws as they pertain to ban firearms, ammunition, and accessories set in place after 2002, implying that the federal government tasks to bear. Presenting House Bill 153 on the floor Wednesday evening, Senator Lindsey Titchener of Oldham County said, "What is in this bill is the affirmation for Kentuckians, and only Kentuckians should decide the future of our second rights." Bray had argued that a recent interpretation by Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms deems pistol braces to be illegal, which would make thousands of Kentuckians felons basically overnight. House Bill 153 now heads to the governor's desk. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got news and sports coming up right here on Live at 5.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, the games went live today for the NCAA men's basketball tournament, which I know makes Michael and all the sports crew excited. But that's not all that's going on. Let's check in with Michael, who was live last night in Berea for the first softball game of the year.
That's right, Grin. Man, what a fantastic time to be a sports fan right now. We've got the Sweet 16 going on at Rupp Arena, the NCAA men's basketball tournament beginning today. And last night, our live coverage of high school baseball and softball season got underway with a softball game between Madison Central and Madison Southern. The Lady Indians jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first inning before Southern answered with 2 runs of their own in the bottom half of the first. Then in the second inning, the 15th ranked team in the state in the preseason poll, Central, poured it on with a 6-run top of the second and would go on to win 18-3 in 4 innings. Cassidy Gentry pitched all 4 innings for Central, allowing just 1 earned run and 4 hits, while striking out 8 Lady Eagles. Cassidy Hack was 3 for 4 in the game, scoring 3 runs and driving in 5, including a 3-run homer in the second inning. Shelby Hensley drove in a pair of runs and a 3 for 4 day at the plate herself, while Brooklyn Gilboa and Andrea Linton also each drove in 3 runs. Here's a look back at some of the big moments from last night's offensive explosion for the Indians softball team.
There she is at the plate. This one hit hard and down into right center field. Back, and over the wall. Home run, a 3-run shot for Cassidy Hack. And man, Madison Central finding the offense early. 2 runs in the first, now 4 here in the second as Hack goes yard. Strunk with the pitch. This one's hit hard up the middle through the glove of the second baseman. Kaler going around third. Metcalf going around third. We're going to have a play at the plate. We do, and out of there is Metcalf. Hack, a grounder. That'll get through the hole. 1 run will score. Carter will throw in, but not going to be in time. 2 runs come in to score. A 2 RBI single for Cassidy Hack, and she'll advance up to second base on the throw, preseason-wise. Hard hit ball on the left center. That one is going to get over the wall. Wow, a hard hit ball by Linton that just continues to roll, and another 3-run shot for Madison Central.
And other scores from last night, Berea softball lost 14-2 on the road to Garrett County. Maddie King and Cora Reed each went 1 for 2 in the loss. And in baseball, Madison Central knocked off Somerset 7-4. Grant Beck earned the win for the Indians, going 5 innings, allowing 6 hits and 1 run that was unearned. Gunnar Rodas was 2 for 3 with a pair of runs scored in the win for Madison Central. And Berea baseball went on the road and lost a tough one 15-0 to Sayre last night. That's it for sports today. Hope you all are enjoying some of the games from not only the NCAA tournament, but also the Sweet 16 taking place at Rupp this week as well. We'll look back at some of those scores from those games on tomorrow's newscast. Grin, let's get it back over to you.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. We're going to take one last quick break. We'll be right back right here on Live at 5 with more news.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel. Available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, if you're looking for a job, you don't have to look any further than Keeneland. The 2023 spring meet at Keeneland is right around the corner, and they are looking for 2,000 people to come work a wide variety of positions ranging from guest services to dining. Managing Director of Keeneland Hospitality, Mark Therian, says that they will look for people that is a major undertaking with positions in every field open. Employees for the whole spring week will work 40 paid hours each week. Therian says the pay ranges from $14 per hour to about $22 per hour, and you can apply at Keeneland. Well, a walkout by members of the Teamsters Local 651 at the American Bottling Company distributors of Keurig, Dr. Pepper, Snapple, and 7-Up remains underway as drivers demand better wages and improved working conditions. The walkout started last Tuesday and continues as drivers voice concerns over insurance, cameras in truck cabins, and getting holidays like Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth recognized as company-wide holidays. The company answered by saying they offer competitive pay, including 7 paid holidays, as well as 6 personal days available to employees. Workers told reporters at the scene that they'll keep fighting until they see a change. Well, thanks for joining us today here at Live at 5. We're going to say goodbye. Have a wonderful afternoon out there. We've got more sports coming up here on Live at 5, and tomorrow is the Weekender Report. We'll be right here with Samantha Burford as we look at all the events coming up over the weekend. Enjoy this beautiful day outside from me and the rest of the crew here at WBON at Channel 9. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, Live at 5.